Hi friends, it's Julia. I want to share a kit that I put together for Christmas cards. I'm going to do Christmas in July this year, and so this is what I created to do this. I want to make at least probably 50 or 60 cards for this year. So this is my general collection of dies and stamps that I pulled in. It's just a simple basket that I have in my stash, and I pulled it in there. I have all sorts of dies. That's an empty case, and I'll show you what I'm going to use that for. I have dies from Sizzix. Yeah, that's Sizzix too. That is Spellbinders. That is Stamps of Life. Those are Stampin' Up and Spellbinders. That is a Sizzix. Spellbinders. That is Spellbinders. I have a lot of Spellbinders dies. That is Close to My Heart. Those are old Quick Cuts. More Quick Cuts. Spellbinders. These are Close to My Heart. This is My Favorite Things, and these are Close to My Heart. Let me make a little space there. That is Spellbinders. These three are Spellbinders. These are ones that I've just picked up recently and I haven't used yet. And a doily shape here, again, Spellbinders. Then I have this set of Christmas stamps and dies from the Stamps of Life. This set, again, the stamps and dies from the Stamps of Life. This set from Stampin' Up, Stamps and Dies. This set of stamps from Gossamer Blue. This set from Sizzix, it is Stamps and Dies. This set from Stamps of Life, Stamps and Die. These are Close to My Heart. These are the little 1x1 stamps, or 2x2, more small ones. This is Merriest Christmas. Merriest Christmas. This one is Festival Frills. This is Heartfelt Christmas. Santa Claus Holiday. Sing Glory. This one is Christ is Born. This one is Season of Magic. Card Chatter for Christmas. Best Christmas Holiday. Reason for the Season. Snow Haven. Card Making Workshop. Holly Jolly Christmas Holiday. And more of the smaller stamps, the 1x1 or 2x2 for Christmas. And then this one is Twinkle Stamp of the Month, also Christmas. I pulled in some sequins in different colors. I have 3 shades of green. I have silver, I have gold, and I have red. Then I have these 2 from Quick Cuts. They're pretty old. And then these 2 from Sizzix. I have a couple of sets of embellishments here. There's glitter punch stars and little brads in here. I have, there's just a glitter star dropped out. Gold brads, more different color, green, gold, and red sequins. And these are punched out glitter in gold. Stars and circles. And then I have these couple little sequin snowflakes, and then this little holder with what do you call those, anchors, photo anchors. And there's some other little brads and stuff in here too. So I pulled these as just random little bits and pieces to add into all the different little page kits that I've put together, or card kits that I've put together. Now this is a box of just randomness. I have ribbon in here. I have, these are all scraps of glitter paper or metallic type papers, and some cardstock. I have star sequins. I have a couple little packages of embellishments. I have gold paper clips. I have a little multi-pack of, again, photo anchors and brads. White sequins, and then a combination of gold and white sequins, and I think silver stars in this one. And those can be used for all the different little mini pieces that I put together. I showed you the ribbon. I have this set of, it's 5x7, and they're all foiled in different colors. I have red and green and gold and silver in here. I have this pack from Stampin' Up. It is 4x6. I think these are 4.5 by 6.5. Mostly the same design. I think there's 2 different designs. Yeah, 2 different designs in here, and they're double-sided. So on one side you have the chevron, the other side, or the zigzag, the other side you have polka dots, and these you have the smaller polka dot and then the diagonal stripe. I found this little embellishment pack that went along with that, so I might make some cards out of those. I found this little cardstock 6x6, and it is from American Crafts in Christmas colors, and so I pulled that in to use. I found this set in it is from the Paper Studio, and it's glitter, and you can see there's a couple of pieces in here of things that I've already punched out in different shades, different words. I bought this actually to go with my letter dies, and I've used it several times, and I've pulled multiple sheets out of here, so I'm going to try and get some of that used up. I have all of these embossed pieces of paper that I have run through my embosser with my embossing folders at some point, and I have lots of white and black and some gold, and I'm going to try and get some more of these used up. In the bottom I have some 12x12 red and gold paper, some glitter scraps, and then I have 8.5x11 all different colors. I have cream, I have beige, I have brown, I have black, I have a couple of shades of red and white, and then those are embossed pieces there. But you can see all of this will be used throughout all of the pages that I make. And what I mean by that is I have put together additional kits, little mini kits that are color specific. This is for everything, so I can use with any of that. These are images that I have stamped before and then didn't get used, and so they went back in here instead of into my bigger bin. All different kinds of leftover embellishments, whether they're labels, they're cut apart pieces, they're little tags that I've made, some metal embellishments. These are images that I stamped out or stamped out and then colored and put in here. So there's that. And then this is a bag of just everything. Let me pull something over here so I can like spread it out. I have all sorts of things that I have cut and punched, and all of this tends to be Christmas stuff that I can either use with Christmas or card making or in scrapbooking. So I have everything. There's images that I have stamped and cut out. There's a little camera that I have punched out. There's a pennant flag. There's cards. There's an embossed image. You can see I have randomness in here. This, a lot of times when I would have cut aparts for Christmas, I would throw them in here. Or if I would have scraps of paper left over, I would go through and I would cut images out, like the banners, like this. It says, "Wishing you a Merry Christmas." One year I was with a friend scrapbooking, and she had a Christmas tree die, and I went through and I punched a bunch with the scraps of green that I had. I had a bunch of green Christmas trees that I had that year. You know, it's just dependent on what I punch out. Like here's one that I punched out from one of my dies, a Christmas tree that I had left over. These are ones that I made out of metal tape put down on cardstock that I punched out. Instead of stamping and punching out, I just punched these out with the die. They make really cute cards. I have leftover doilies and more Christmas trees. This is the Christmas tree. If I could ever find this die again, I would purchase it for myself. It was my girlfriend's die, and it's very similar to the one that I have. in that it's smaller. It's small-ish. It's, you know, a little bit smaller than the one I have, but it also has a base down here, and the one that I have does not have a base. So, but I loved it. So I've kept that one just in case I ever find that die again. I have big words cut out. I have leftover Christmas trees. That is from a die. These are from an old card kit, leftover pieces of paper, scraps that I have punched doilies out of, more scraps that I have done scallop circles with. You can see I have a great time holding on to all of these little bits and bobs, and I dig through them frequently when I'm making cards or when I am scrapbooking Christmas stuff. You can see just tons and tons of stuff. That's something that I had pre-made for a card front and didn't use it. I have a leftover sticker sheet here, more leftover stickers, more cut-aparts. These are tags. This is actually a leftover Christmas card that I received from someone, and I wanted just that image cut out. Yeah, what do you do with your leftover Christmas cards? Not the fancy photo cards, but you know, the simpler ones. Lots of tags. There's something that I emboss, glitter paper, washi tape. You can see I have tons and tons. These are snowflakes from a snowflake die that I have. More Christmas cards cut out. And you can just see tons of stuff. Snowflakes, and you get my drift. This is all stuff that I have had in my kits. And at some point, I don't throw any of it away. It just gets added back in. So this is what I'll be using with all of, I should have probably put all of that in that one bag too, but I just didn't. This is what I will be using for all of the little mini kits that I have put together. Let's see, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mini kits. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you briefly what's in each one. So I just, rather than go through my 12 by 12 pattern paper this year, I just went through my 6 by 6, and then of course you saw the 4 by 6 stuff that I have in there. I found this paper pad, or this stack of paper. It's an AC Crafts, American Crafts, and it's called Snow Globe. It's got blues and reds and greens. It's also got white and cream accent to it. And there are 12 sheets of paper in here, and they are double-sided. So I went through my stash to see what I had that would work with that. So I found these pieces here that are ornament shaped. They're chipboard pieces. I want to say they're from Paper Studio. They're pretty old. I've had them in my stash for a while. I found this set of thickers that I bought years ago at Big Lots. Sorry, I couldn't think of the name of that store. So I bought these there, and I've used bits and pieces of them. Now that I'm looking at that, I'm pretty sure it doesn't go with this set. No, it goes with this other set. Let me stuff that in here. So these are border edges that I have pulled out. And I don't know if you can see it, there's little star punch outs along the way, and then a scalloped border. So I already had these punched with my scraps, so I went ahead, and it's got kind of a cream base to the background. I found this random set of stickers, and I might try and get some of those utilized in here. I added in some gray pearls for embellishment. Just some regular bling, a red doily and a couple of white doilies, a couple of craft tags. This is a, I think it was a Paper Studio tag. Another red doily. This is from a cut apart sheet. This is a sticker set, and I believe that was from Close to My Heart. I found these silver stars, foam stars, couple of little punch out tags, and because the cream background, I thought I could get some of these used up in here. I added in some ribbon, doily ribbon, what do you call it, lace ribbon. I added in this red glitter washi tape. I added in this red twine, not twine, ribbon, grosgrain ribbon. More stars. I found these little acetate snowflakes in my stash and added some of those in. I found these wooden snowflakes in my stash, so I added some of those in. And then there's more there. More of these little snowflakes. And then I found these little ornament lights with gold and silver. And this one I had mostly silver accents, I think. So I put them in here to go along with this. I found these. These are from Close to My Heart, and you can see it's got white and cream base to it, so I thought I may be able to get some use out of those, and that minty turquoisey color that's in some of the papers. And then I found this additional, it's got blue with red that says Joy. And this old set of compliments from Close to My Heart, they're rub-ons, and I've used this pack multiple times. I don't know how good they still are, but if I remember correctly, Close to My Heart rub-ons lasted fairly well. So you can see this is my little small mini kit for just this one little set of paper. You know, and there's only 12 sheets in here, so you know, maybe 6 or 7 cards with this. And whatever's left over can, you know, will most likely go back into my stash. And I'm okay with that. I'm not out to set records making cards. You know, the most I can make with one of these little mini kits, but you know, I hope to get a good portion of the embellishments that I added in used, and then I can also pull from the other boxes of embellishments that I have added in. And you can see I just took a bag that I had in my stash and I just put everything into that because I know all of this coordinates. So that's my first little mini kit. This next one is probably the biggest, well, one of the 2 biggest mini kits that I have. And it is based on this Chickanitty Jolly Good paper pad. Now, I have used this paper pad. I've used a couple pieces of paper out of here. And so what I have left, I want to get utilized as best I can. So I started there and I just went through my stash and I added and I added and I added. I added in some green glitter tape from Close to My Heart. That's here. This one is the one that I added the neon green accents to. It's the one that one sticker set should have gone with. I have some paler green brads. Those are basil. I have these enamel triangles that are from Close to My Heart. They're green. I have this bit of bling, and it's one of those big flourishy pieces that I cut in half, so it went like this. So both halves are in there. This set of, what are they called? I don't know. They're little silver border strips, and I added those in, and I have white as well. So I added both of those in. This set of stickers, washi stickers from Freckled Fawn. This set of red glitter border strips, and this is from K & Company. These are pretty old, but I've gotten lots of good use. This set of embellishments from American Crafts, and you can see this was the original set. I don't have all of those left in there, but there's still a good portion of embellishments that I'm going to try and get used up. I had, because there's some blue in the kit, I found these little blue acrylic snowflakes in my stash, so I added those in. I added in some green rickrack. I found this flare with a little hat, snow hat on it. I found a couple of these bows. Those are Freckled Fawn. There is a couple, I say a couple, there's quite a few in this kit from, remember JCPenney's did the flare several years ago with the little backing on it, and so those are all from that. There's another piece. So I have all of those. I added in some foam glittered Christmas trees. Let's see. I found these little red and green lights embellishments from my stash. And they're pretty dimensional, but I'm going to try and get some use out of them. There's all of those. I found a couple of label stickers, a couple of tags, and I don't remember who the tags are by. Some doilies. I have green and gold and some blue. I have this set of, I think there's actually 2 sets in here of snowflakes, and they're on clear paper as a sticker. These are leftover stickers. These are leftover little Christmas tree embellishments. I have these bows that are Paper Studio Recollections. These stickers, there's multiple packs in here from Recollections. These Christmas packages from Recollections. This set of die cuts from Freckled Fawn. And then I have, that is Doodlebug stickers, and then these are the thickers, and then just this random sheet of labels with the gold or the red foiling on there. And then I found these 2 pieces already punched out. They're silver background, and just one of my favorite border punches there. And then I added in this, what is this called? It's not twine, twill. It's cotton. And then this is, it's not, it's just, oh, what do you call this stuff? It's just a real simple little ribbon. You can buy it in rolls of white and then color it whatever you color, but for a long time, Close to My Heart had it in all different colors. So that's everything that I have in this second mini kit. And you can see most of this stuff coordinates fairly well with the original paper pack that I added in. If I don't get all of it used up, I'm okay with that. I pulled all this stuff together. It had been dumped in one of my iris bins and had been left there from last Christmas and the Christmas before when I was going through and sorting stuff out a couple of months ago, and I was putting stuff back. I thought I need to make these little mini kits for a Christmas in July project. I want to make multiple cards, not just, 31 days of July, but, I want to make 50 or 60 cards. This is my next little mini kit, and it is based on this American Crafts tinsel paper pad, and there's 12 double-sided papers in here, and they have cut-aparts with them. And that has a very country feel to it. So I went through and I found some cut-aparts in different softer muted tones of the green, gold, and brown. A couple of gold metallic labels, ribbon. There's an embellishment pack, and I actually have 2 of those packs. I'll use what I can, and what I don't will get put back into my stash. I had 2 packages of these. I don't know where they're all at. Okay, so I have these deer heads from Freckled Fawn, and I don't know if I'll use these or not. They may be too big. I have these sequins, and then I have these bling bits. I have these mini pearls, and then I have these black, what do you call them? They're faceted gems. I have these bows. Those are from Recollections. I have multiple pieces of red ribbon there. White pearls. I have wood veneers in snowflakes and in deer shape. Doilies, more stickers. These are from Close to My Heart. These are just little random embellishments there. More ribbon, more pearls. I had red washi tape, more tags. This is a rickrack in gold glitter. I had a couple of felt pieces, 2 Christmas trees and a deer. These corrugated green tags, Christmas tree tags, more wood veneer, ribbon, more ribbon, and then these metallic black border strips. I say border strips, I don't know what you call them. And this is a random leftover sticker pack that I'm going to try and get some use out of. And these were some scraps with the different doily edges, scalloped edges, scallops with circles, scallop from Close, that was from Stampin' Up. All 3 of these are Stampin' Up. And I think these other 2 are Fiskars. But that's everything that I have in this little mini kit. And you can see I added quite a bit in here, and my expectation is not to get it all used up, but to use what I want to so I can create all the cards that I want to make for Christmas this year. Okay, so then I have this set. It is from American Crafts, and it's called Wish List. This is a paper pack that I used to make a lot of cards from last year. And I have used this a heckin' ton. I still have several sheets of pattern paper in there, and it is one-sided, and then I have a lot of scraps left. So I'm going to try to get all of this utilized this year, or as much as I can. What's left over I may put back into my stash, but I may get rid of. It's not a paper pack that I've had in there for, you know, a tremendous long time, but it's long enough for me that I think, you know, within the next year or so, I'll probably start getting some new, I'm hoping to get a little bit of newer, fresher Christmas supplies. This is a washi tape booklet that I got from Target Dollar Spot. It was with a package of other stickers, but I pulled this out to utilize it with making cards. I have these bows from Recollections, this little sticker set from Close to My Heart. I have a set of random embellishments that I have left over. There were multiple different packs of different embellishments that I've used multiple pieces out of, and when I put them back in, there's additional embellishments from not just this pack but from others. And so I have more of those chipboard ornament shapes, doilies and tags. I just went through and I laid all my paper packs out when I was making these up, and I pulled in different embellishment packs, if you will, like the tags. I had this big package of tags, and I just started sorting them out to whichever paper pad that they matched. And it worked out fairly well. I have these bling in black and clear. I have a couple of doilies and a couple of stickers. I have these embellishments from, I want to say these were Recollections or Paper Studio. I have this big flare, and then I have several ones from the old JCPenney packs. I have a couple of rolls of ribbon and a stray ribbon here. And then I have a couple of these are border strips that were already punched out in my stash from just scraps, and then these are pieces of paper that I have trimmed the branding strip off of, and then the back side has these ornament lights, and I felt like it matched well enough. And then this roll of white glitter paper, or white glitter tape. And so you can see lots of embellishments, but not so many that I think I'm going to be overwhelmed with anything with this kit. And I love making regular, like, big kits to do scrapbooking or card making with, and this is just a way to like shrink the process some so that I'm able to utilize up some of the older stash by laying those paper pads out and adding different sets of embellishments with them from bigger packages or leftover pieces, whatever. It felt really great to match some stuff up so that I can create some stuff with it. Now this is a paper pad that I have used the heck out of. It is a 6x6. There were only 12 sheets in here. And I want to say, yeah, it's American Crafts. It is craft with gold foil on it. And I only have like maybe 5 or 6, maybe about 5 pieces of solid paper, but the others have been cut into. And you can see I've cut out lots of star shapes from this paper pack. But I'm going to try and get some more, or the rest of this used up. I found an old set of tapestry rub-ons, and they are in velvet. And you can see this old set from Close to My Heart. You put it down and you got these awesome little shapes. Very tough to work with, but the effect turned out beautiful. And so I had 2 sheets in here, and I used one whole sheet, and then I had one little piece off that one. I added in black washi tape. I added in wood veneer. I have Christmas trees. I have squares and frames. I have snowflakes, tons of washi. This is an old set of fabric tape that has gold dots on it. More tags. And these are flat gold, but I think I'm still going to try and get some use out of them with this paper pad. I have some metallic and red and craft round tags, and then I have black and red regular tags. I have doilies, bling. I have these Nutcracker embellishments, these little pieces from Close to My Heart, another tag there. And then these are from a package of border strips, not K & Company, SCI. And then these are ones that were from leftovers in my stash, punched out with my own supplies. So you can see, not a super huge kit, this one, but enough that I should be able to get at least 2 or 3, hopefully more than that, maybe, you know, 4, possibly 5 cards from the leftovers. And I can still pull in embellishments from the box or the basket that I had added in, that I showed you originally. And this is the last one. This is mini kit number 6, and it's the biggest, only because I had the most paper with this one. I got this little mini paper pad, or this 6x6 called Market Street a while ago, and I think I got it when it was brand new, and I fell in love with this paper pad, and I have been very stingy and hoarding it and not wanting to use it, and so I have most of this paper pad left, and I'm hoping to get the most cards made from this one. You can see I love this paper pad. Did I say that? I love this paper pad. There's all the different styles on there. And it's got a lot of gold foiling with it. So I'm hoping to get some good cards made from this one. I'm going to push for probably... There's 24 original sheets in here, and I probably have 20 sheets in here, so I'm hoping to get at least 10 or 12 made out of this. I do have this embellishment pack that was along with that collection, Market Street collection, and I've used it for scrapbooking, and I think for card making one other time, but whatever was left over I put back in, and we'll hopefully get some use out of those. I added these Freckled Fawn acetate pieces in. I'm going to try and use them. I have 3 different packages. If I can't get them used, they'll go back into my stash. I have this Yuletide collection from Pink Paisley, and it's mostly acetate pieces. I think I've used up all the... There's a couple of paper pieces left in there, but I utilized most of the paper pieces, and I have mostly the acetate pieces left in this package. I'm going to try and get those used up. And then I have this set of border pieces. This is from, I want to say, Paper Studio. I've chopped into that one, and then I've used 1 full strip from there. I'm hoping to get those used up. I have 1 Christmas wreath left on there, and then these Christmas packages. There's multiple sheets in here. I'm not sure how many exactly, but I know there's multiples. And so I hope to get some of those used. I have Bitty Bling in red and green. Then I have these faceted, different shades of red, faceted gems from Close to My Heart. I have this set from Recollections. They're just crosses, and they're dimensional. I added in a boatload of little dies from a package, maybe Recollections, maybe Paper Studio, I don't know. But they're snowflake stars and deer heads. I added in gold metallic tags. I added in just regular tags. And so I hope to get those used up. I added in green and red and gold doilies. I added in lots of, there's another one of those, lots of ribbon. So I have all of these in red. And there's 1 cream piece. Then I have this rickrack in green, and then this ribbon in green. I have this felt Christmas tree. I have wood veneer deers. I have a couple of leatherette bows. I have this zigzag or rickrack glitter tape, washi tape. This washi tape in gold glitter. And then I have from... package of border strips from, I believe it's SEI. I have all of these, and they're double-sided, but I pulled them for the gold and the red. They have different, I could maybe use that stripe with this paper collection, but like the stars, and then the floral designs, and I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to be able to utilize it with, but I have all of these that I pulled into the kit. And then these are just from my scrap bin, ones that I had already punched out border shapes to. So that's what I have in this, my last kit, and it is the biggest one, like I said, because I have the most paper with this one. I'm really looking forward to playing with this. If you do something like this in July, I would love for you to tag me and let me know. Leave a comment down below and let me know what your YouTube site is so that I can head over, or your blog, whatever, wherever you put your kits together, so that I can have a look and see. Anywho, so there's number 6, and I just have all of these together in a bag. Nothing fancy, just one of the Dollar Tree bags. And so as the inspiration strikes and whatever flavor I feel like pulling out from here, I'll pull it out. But I'm going to have the iris bin and then the stamps all together on my work area as well, to just pull from randomly. The stamps and dies, a lot of times if I don't feel like necessarily getting creative and making a card right now, what I'll do is I will punch stuff out, or I will stamp images and color them in, or stamp them and punch them out. Just have a lot of fun playing. It lets me be creative to some degree, but still work toward my ultimate goal of creating cards. And so I hope you stick around for the month of July and check out the Christmas cards that I make. Anyway, I'll see you guys on the next video. Have a great day.